we doing this?
Are we gonna? I don't know. I came down here.
Hold on, before you do it.
Oh, I already did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine because funny shit's happening, dude. You
Yeah.
should have it on the fucking thing.
Hysterical.
You told me to not put it. Now I put it.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
How come I
yeah.
can't see her? You see her? Can you look over and see her?
I could see her.
How come I don't get to look at her?
That's it's fucked up.
I want to
Yeah.
look at her.
He wants
Oh,
to look
really?
at you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Um,
I'm gonna put a camera under here, like,
okay.
and look at you underneath the thing. Or should I put the camera under the?
oh,
under the
that's what I
desk?
thought you meant. I thought you meant put it under the chair, under the table.
I was not
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
to look at it.
It's funny because I thought I had something. You know what? I'm gonna say again. Anyway, we've talked about it a million fucking times.
You have a bad asshole and it's
I
in the
got a
wrong place.
Fucking, I
know
do. I got a
exactly what you're
fucking
gonna
thing.
say.
I think I really have to go see someone about
You
it. I got a fucking
do. I
problem.
thought you went already.
I should have gone 30
You-
years ago.
you-
I'm
you-
30 years late for
you-
an ass doctor.
You are. You are.
Fuck.
And you know what's so funny? Because you do all these other things. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, that's something.
I got a
that-
problem with doctors.
oh, that's right. You're going to.
I'm
Wait a
gonna
minute.
die.
Are you going to pass out with your pants down this time?
Yeah, yeah. I got a blood test coming. I'm fucking.
Oh, my
I got all
God.
kinds of shit happening.
Yo, the ass doctor goes in your ass, usually.
Right.
Yeah. But it's a gastric. You need a gastric.
I guess.
Yeah.
What do they do?
I know gastric doctors.
And I could show them what happens. It's pretty
Yeah.
easy.
I
You got
know-
something to eat? I
yeah.
go to the doctor. Go, yeah, you got something to eat?
Yeah, I'll show you what happens.
let me
right?
eat. Let me eat something, and then just hang out with me for fucking 30 minutes.
Not even.
Come with me to the bathroom and,
And
tell
then-
me if this is normal.
Oh
Tell me
my
if this is
God.
fucking normal.
So wait a minute. I know a gastric. I have gastric doctors, my clients. If you want a referral, a recommendation. I mean, I don't know. They're good guys.
Well, how do you know they're good?
What? Because they're good. They're successful and they have a good business and they're good people. So they don't seem like assholes. You know what I mean?
That's
Well,
always
they should be. Maybe they should be assholes.
that's always a fucking funny.
No, I get it. It's a doctor, but like I hear good things about him and stuff.
every
but
guy's like,
I don't.
everyone is like, I got the best guy.
No, I didn't say the best guy. I said I know guys.
Right. So how do I know if they're good?
Oh, I don't either. I didn't say. I
Just
said they
you
were,
know a guy.
but I know they're good people.
You know a guy that passed enough tests
True.
to get a license to look at people's
Yeah.
assholes and tell you what he decides is the
you ever
problem.
you ever go to a doctor and you're like, this guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah. I
They're-
told the guy.
That ain't them.
Oh, you want to hear a story? Listen to this.
So that ain't them. Just so you know, they ain't. That's not going to happen in their office.
I hope.
Yeah.
Listen to this fucking clown.
Right.
So a friend of mine introduced me to this doctor. I'm not going to say his name,
No, I don't do that to him.
but fucking dude, I should,
You
but
should,
I
'cause
won't.
He's an asshole.
I went there.
Yeah.
And he's got this fucking 3-ring circus going on.
Uh-huh.
He designed it. I mean, it's brilliant, but I can't imagine this working so many times on the same person. Because he's got this fucking scam. So he designed his office like a circle.
Oh, and then you see all these things.
So
and then
you
make
go to
it-
one
no.
office,
Yeah.
then they put you to the next office.
Yeah, yeah,
to-
yeah.
And here's what it works.
You know who does that too? Some chiropractors.
So it's like this. You walk in,
Mhm.
they put you in this one chair,
Yeah.
and they do an AKG right away.
Yeah, that's a bill.
Right?
Boom.
Exactly.
That's a bill.
Then you walk in and you do
Insurance.
this other thing for your breathing.
Boom, insurance.
I know.
That's another
And
bill.
then, well,
Yeah.
then,
Uh-huh.
I stopped in the middle of the thing and,
And
I
he
said,
I'm,
"Nurse,
I'm
come
getting
here.
off this ride. I'm
Where the
getting
fuck
off this
is the
ride.
doctor?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
What lab did I just fucking walk
Yeah,
into?
That's what you did.
What is this?"
You know that guy's rich.
Oh, I know. And she
He's
goes,
loaded.
She goes, "He's gonna see you in a minute.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. Just they all know it's a fucking 3-ring circus. They just keep your fucking rats going."
Yeah.
And at the end, I go to the guy. I go, "Look, I was referred to you. I heard you're good. I'm telling you right now, I'm never coming back.
Yeah.
Tell me what the fuck is wrong with me, because you should know everything about my whole entire fucking
Yeah, because I just went
family."
through all these things. I know.
Yeah, it was
I know.
ridiculous, man. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was there for fucking 2 hours.
I know a chiropractor that does that, and he's loaded
I'm sure, but
because
you know.
he just bills.
And I
bills
told
out,
him to his
bills out,
face.
Bills out. Bills
I
out.
told him to his face
Yeah.
because he's another Israeli or something, and I was like, "You don't think I know your trick?
Yeah.
Don't do it to me. Do
Yeah.
it to the other fucking monkeys. I'm
Yeah.
not coming here again to go through this whole thing. I got no time for this bullshit.
Right.
You want to fucking send fucking bills to insurance companies? You got enough dumbasses that'll do this 3-ring circus.
Yeah.
I'm never
Did he
doing
say
it again.
What did he do?
And then I came back and I said it just like that, because
Yeah.
by the time I got to him, I was
Oh,
pissed.
You were so pissed.
It's like, dude, what
yeah.
the fuck did I just do?
Yeah. What did he?
What happened? You disconnected yourself?
I'm good. Yeah. What did he say?
He goes, it's procedure here. You
Yeah.
know, I got to know everything about you. I was like, fucking, I wanted to be like, listen to the podcast.
What happened to ask questions? What happened to ask me questions?
Yeah.
Sit down and have a conversation with me.
Like, dude, I came here for
Yeah.
a fucking a pain in my rib.
Oh, did you?
Why am I fucking,
Oh my god.
you know,
Was it nothing? It was probably
it
nothing.
was nothing.
Ribs are tough. I don't go anymore for ribs. You know that.
Because
I hurt my ribs again this when I was on vacation. I
Because you
didn't-
can't do much. It's one of them things that just
you don't
wrap
e-
it.
Yeah, no, they don't wrap it. They don't wrap it.
Don't they wrap it? I saw Rocky had a
Oh,
wrap.
oh, you were looking at. Oh, you're watching the movies again.
Rocky.
When he broke his rib, he had a thing around it.
Yeah, I bet he did. So he could fight again.
Is a movie.
So he can fight with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was
bet he did.
wrapped to fight with it. If you put pressure on it, it's going to help another blow to it, probably.
Yeah, and
But
Apollo
that's
was
not-
helping
that-
him with the.
But that wasn't for the repair of the rib. The rib gets nothing.
I couldn't tell. I was crying.
I've cracked ribs before, dude. They do nothing to the rib. They let it heal.
It's like a
Unless you need a surgery
it's
of
like
some
a
sort.
pinky toe break.
Yeah, they'll take an X-ray to see if there's like fragments into your lungs, but if it's bad, but you'll know when it's bad. You like you'll be fucked because they.
I used to
hurt.
think my asshole was fucked up because of the drinking. Like,
Right.
because if you
Oh, I
drink a
drank
lot
too
of
much.
beers
yeah,
or
it's
something,
like
you just
comes out hops and fucking wheat comes out of your ass.
all kinds of shit's
Yeah.
hopping out of my ass.
You're
fucking-
hopping to the bathroom.
Oh, I'm hopping. I'm hopping all right. I'm
Oh
hopping
my
and popping.
God. Yo, I'm telling you right now.
It's not the fucking drinking.
No.
It's just
Because you don't drink
everything.
every day. You
I got
don't
a
drink in the morning.
blender in here.
Yeah, dude,
It's just
you have to get that checked out. You should poop once a day and sometimes twice if you're eating too much food.
honestly, if I go once a day,
Yeah.
I panic. I'm like, something's wrong.
Something's wrong. I remember when you panicked. I remember when you didn't go to the bathroom
Dude.
and you panicked.
Do you remember that?
You might have done it right then and there.
You remember that day?
That's the that's
when
the,
I went across the
Listen to me.
Rite Aid,
That's the day you took too many things to get it out and
Yeah.
you ruined your stomach.
ruined my week. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying
stomach?
ever since then, I bet has this been a problem ever since then? Maybe that's the day
no,
you did
it's
it.
since before. No, I
Oh.
panicked because I didn't go, and I was like,
Yeah.
I always go.
Right.
It was I had some kind
I
of
remember.
I had some kind
literally
of
could remember the
stomach flu.
conversation. Yeah.
that was, let me tell you something, the worst fart that I've ever had in my life. By far. The worst fart I ever had ever came out of my mouth. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It was, he's going to spill.
Oh my god, I swallowed it. I got it. Holy shit, dude.
The worst
Wait,
fart.
it came out of your
My
mouth.
mouth. My mouth. I could not believe
Wait,
I was so backed
it
up.
stunk.
No.
You
no.
burped and it reeked like a shit
I thought I was going to burp a log out.
because you were.
It was
done.
a fart.
Yeah.
It was the worst fart ever.
Wait. Out of your mouth.
Listen, let me backtrack just
Yeah.
a bit. I had a thing
Yeah.
where I couldn't. I felt like I was.
You got
I had
constipated.
some kind of constipation.
Yeah, I know. I remember, dude.
So I went and got that
Yeah.
fucking tum or
Yeah.
whatever that shit is.
no, you got like a
I
laxative.
started
or
with like something
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Right.
Then I went.
This
to,
went on for a couple days. I remember.
No, it went on for a couple hours. Well, I mean, yeah, it was like a couple
You
days
didn't
because I
shit?
got sick.
Well, I saw you and you're like, I didn't shit yet. I think I saw you the next day. I thought
It might have been one day.
Yeah.
Might have
yeah.
been one day. Maybe it was backed up, and then the next day I was like,
Right.
"Shit, I gotta go, man." This is
Yeah.
and then so my girlfriend at the time comes over,
Yeah.
and she's like, she had kids and she knows what to give people and
Yeah.
stuff. And I was like, okay, so she gave me something, nothing.
Yeah.
Then I was like, fuck, man, what the fuck is going on? And when you feel bloated and you're
Oh,
fucking
tight and
yeah, it's all like hard, and you're
Yeah.
like, something's gonna. Fucking
I feel weird
explode.
sometimes, and I don't even realize I have a lot of shit in me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't have to go to the bathroom, but then like a few hours later, I shit and I go, "That's why I felt weird. I had
Yeah.
a big shit coming."
Oh yeah,
Like it's like you don't even know sometimes.
Ruins you.
It's you're like
completely ruins you.
so
So
it's just this little spot in your body, really, when you think about it.
dictates your whole day.
It gets dictated.
Completely fucks you up.
Yeah. You're-
So she gives me this other thing. It didn't work. So I was like, okay, I got to go to Rite Aid,
Yeah.
talk to the fucking pharmacist, be like, look, man, I'm constipated. What do I take? Give me something good. I got to really. So he gave me this fucking powder, and I'm just packing stuff on top
I remember.
of stuff.
I remember you kept. I was like, "You're at this point. You're doing too many things."
Yeah, it's like when you
Yeah.
don't think that your acid
Yeah.
hit's working, so you take another one.
So they say like you
Another
take
one?
you eat a banana. No, banana's buying you.
Yeah.
Like so, like someone's like, it's too loose.
No,
so
I
eat a-
drank prune juice.
No, right. But then it's like, so like they say, like if you need to be bound, you eat a banana. But then someone's like, it didn't work, so they eat 2 bananas or 3 bananas, and then you made a mistake.
Yeah.
Now you're not shitting.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, like, or something.
It
you know?
was. It was just a
Yeah.
disaster. And so finally, I'm up in the apartment, and she's with me, and I just start feeling like I'm feeling sick. It's
Yeah.
not even.
Ugh.
It's not even a
Disgusting.
constipated.
No, you're disgusting.
It's not even like at this point I was, starting to get like. In the beginning, I was stressed out because I was like, "Fuck, man,"
Yeah.
and I thought I was psyching myself out.
Yeah.
Where I couldn't fucking take a dump because I was like, I'm ruining.
Oh, you're
myself.
psycho. I remember, dude. I remember you
was
had
like-
yourself so worked up.
I
dude.
know.
You
It
were
just doesn't
worked up.
happen to me.
Yeah.
I always
you
go.
were worked up.
Yeah. I think I might have even done something stupid like let's go to McDonald's. That'll do it.
I feel like there was a steak you ate at some point and it didn't come out and you got really. I feel like you had a steak that night or that day.
It was freaking me out. But then I
remember
started
a
feeling
steak
sick.
being part of this story for
I
some
mean,
reason. Yeah,
I eat a lot of steak.
I
Could be.
know. Well, and then it could have been.
So then I started feeling real sick.
Tea's awesome.
It's good tea.
Oh my god, honey.
So I started feeling sick, and I was like, I gotta lay down. And then I was like, then I'm starting to crunch over. I'm like, oh fuck, it's got this pain. The
Oh.
gases are built up.
Oh yeah.
I can't fucking fart. Nothing's happening.
No.
And I believe she might have even given me like one. Then I took like a real laxative,
Yeah.
and still nothing. And it got so bad. I was in so much pain. I was getting nauseous. And I'm laying there, and I had this fucking fart out of my face. Dude, it just was like,
Oh.
she fucking
Smelled it.
ran out of that room
It
like a fucking rhino.
your
Just-
gut was wretched. You had
it
wretched
backed
gut.
up. It couldn't leave my asshole, so it backed up out of my face.
And it went back through all the fucking dirty pipes.
Everything. Just it was going through. Just fucking. Finally got back up. I'm telling you, not exaggerating.
Did you taste it in your mouth?
Worst-
Were you like,
No, because that's when I started puking.
oh, you threw
Not
up?
from the fart, but just I fucking.
Oh,
I
you had a
was
flu. You had a
puking,
stomach virus
Then
or
I
something.
was shitting. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
the worst.
You were about to be sick.
I was sick. I got sick. It was a whole day of a fucking stomach flu. That was the beginning of one, but it started with a constipation, and then
Yeah.
usually you just go.
You go.
This was just a constipation. And it
Yeah.
was fucking horrible, horrible.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Those are the worst. You ever have those?
I-
You ever have like a stomach flu real bad where you're like
So, yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know what it was. I've had some things. I don't know what you're saying. Stomach flu.
well,
I
those
think
are the
people throw
ones
that word out there, like you know what I mean.
because
I've,
that's usually the one that
I've
like,
had things where I knew I was sick because like the whole family got sick and I was like next or whatever, but like I didn't go to the doctor because everyone made it
No.
through, so there was no reason to go. I knew I needed to
you
get.
just gotta shit your brains out.
But I got so sick, and it was a few years ago. Well, I got sick last February.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad, but it was flu. It was like the most extreme I ever had the flu
Mhm.
before. But like I went to go get tested, and they're like, "You don't have the flu, but like you might have had it, and it's just not showing up now because I kind of waited to go to the doctor
Right.
because I'm usually not like just whatever. I let it ride it out, but then it went on so long. It was the first time I took a week off from being sick. A whole week of work.
Oh, you're sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a whole week. I didn't make it to the Saturday even. I was just like, I gotta need another day rest. This is crazy. But so I finally went Friday after being sick, like after realizing Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday.
But I'm not talking about like that flu.
Okay, but I'm
like
just
shit
saying.
flu.
So, but after that, the only other time I don't get sick a lot. The last time I got sick before that was noteworthy. I was literally shitting and puking at the same time.
Oh.
Did you ever do that?
Oh my god, it's horrible.
I had a in Warwick, we had the his and hers. Is that what they're called? Sinks in the bathroom, his and hers.
Double sinks.
Yeah, double sinks. But I think they're
Not
called
one
like
piece, two.
two separate sinks. They're
Oh,
called
right,
like his
okay.
and hers,
Yeah,
I think,
okay.
or something like that. It's
Yeah.
for like master bathrooms for
Well,
couples.
what if you're gay?
His and
It's a
his.
his and his.
Oh, maybe that's not correct to say his and hers anymore.
Can't do that, man.
Oh,
Well, you know, I don't know who's buying this house.
I know you don't.
I'm
know
not
who's
building
buying
a
it.
his and hers. I'm
No.
building double sinks.
Double sinks. Let's call it a double sink.
Yeah.
I want to be correct here.
Right.
So it was a double sink. And I had the hers one.
Right.
No, but it was good because like the bathroom was there and it happened to be my sink. Hers, the hers sink, which was a real hers, was further away from the toilet, and mine was next to the toilet. I was literally pants around the ankle,
Oh.
diarrhea, and then the smell would make my stomach, because I was already throwing up,
Yeah.
but it would just bring it.
Oh yeah.
I would literally get up and puke into the sink because I couldn't turn around and puke in the
oh,
toilet
splashbacks.
of diarrhea. It would just be, that would be insane. I would have rather puked on the floor and cleaned it up later. Like,
How many drunk people
oh,
have ran into bathrooms
in
puking into other
bad
people's
New York City. How about
just other people's shit.
Forget
piss,
anywhere.
fucking
a New York City public toilet in a bar? Like, those are the worst.
subway. Subway.
There's toilets in the
subway
subway.
station.
Oh, I don't do that. I didn't even know there was
There's got to
toilets
be
down
toilets in the subway.
there. Oh, I don't know, but I would
Yeah,
never in my life.
There is,
I would
right?
Yeah.
never in my life. I will hold
Those
in.
are jail ones, like
Yeah.
silver. You know,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are.
People watch you shit. There's
Oh.
there's no doors.
They don't clean
Yeah.
them. They don't ever clean them. Like a porta potty.
Oh, from like, at a festival.
Fucking outdoor festival,
Oh.
porta potty.
They're day 3.
Oh my
Day 3.
God.
Day
I got
3.
a picture. I got a picture. I hope I can find it. Let me see if I can find this fucking picture. Keep.
I've been in some festival porta potties that were just unbelievably, like, flies already swarming around. Like, you ever go in there and the flies are all over the place and you're like,
and
oh
you're
my,
just like dodging it with your dick.
yeah,
like,
yeah, you don't want them. You're swatting while you're pissing because you don't want them to touch you.
Ugh, those flies that are just hanging out on shit.
Oh, they're just hanging
my
out on
God.
shit. How about you ever piss on a porta potty where it's like at the top, the shit?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't even like shitting, like pissing and shitting, like
No.
breaking up the shit.
Oh, that's not yours? I could
No.
break up my own shit
My own shit
all day long.
all day.
All day long.
Chop it in half.
Actually have fun with it. Yeah. But I gag when I break up someone else's shit. Oh, it's disgusting.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah. Do you know they caught a guy at a yoga festival in the porta potty?
Yeah, I've heard about
No,
all of these
that's a
stories.
true story.
I mean,
No, that's a true story. That was.
Did he have like a thing on the fucking?
I don't know what he had on, but
scuba
he
gear?
ran. He ran out the back of it.
By the way, I think I might have to go again. I'm not even kidding. I got some shit going on.
You got some shit going
Some
on.
shit going
That's
on.
what it is, dude.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's brutal, man.
So they got a guy.
I'm not eating anymore.
He was
between,
looking
before
at. He was
shows.
watching girls.
Can't. I'm not eating. I'm not doing it. I can't eat before a show.
Yeah, but when are you gonna eat? I come here at 8 o'clock.
Whatever. I'll do it. Either I eat 2 hours before.
Oh yeah, yeah, and get
or,
it all out.
or after. I can't do it. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
it's usually not that bad. I guess I come later. I came soon. Like, you must have ate. What time you eat? 7 o'clock.
Just before you got here. Yep. And it was great, but it was this. I don't even know what
Eggplant.
you call it, but they've been stuffing this eggplant. So they cut an eggplant in half.
Yeah.
They pull the shit out of
Yeah.
it, and then they stuff it with like these vegetables and olives and all this great whatever the fuck it is,
Yeah.
with some cheese on top. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
What do you
But
do? What do you do with
Makes
the
you
rest
shit
of
though.
the?
It makes you shit.
What do you do with the rest of the shit you got from the inside of the?
I put inside too.
Oh, it's all mixed in.
You mix it back in with the stuff.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Mm.
It's delicious, and I think I might have to
I
stop
had,
the show
I had
for a second.
Houston's tonight for dinner.
Yeah, I gotta stop the show.
Oh,
Go.
I gotta stop. You can do it, or you just let it go.
Just let it go because you.
We'll
cut.
find it later.
Yeah.
Cut it. Okay.
That's
All
good.
this
I go
talk.
pee.
I have something to say when you get back. That's good. It reminds me of something.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Kevin, you with us? We good?
With it.
Yeah, that's listen, man.
Works.
I'm good now, but fucking A, man.
We don't know
So,
when you went,
It's
right?
it's been coming in waves of threes.
So I've been listening.
Oh, you want to know what that is?
Oh, that was a lighter. It's
yeah.
So this way you can hang the lighter. You hang this little device, and no one steals your lighter.
from your pocket.
No, you hang it here.
Oh, you hang it somewhere,
Yeah,
and then
right
if they,
here.
yeah, the lighter's over there, but don't take it off the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have to tape it, you know your friends are real assholes.
Right, right. I had a friend who stole everyone's lighter.
Yeah.
All the
Just
time.
automatically put it in his pocket.
No, he did it on purpose.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Wait, he's
and
collecting?
yes, I found out he was.
Seriously collecting lighters.
Dude, I saw his drawer one day by accident, and he had all of our lighters in the drawer. He had a drawer full of lighters. Full.
Seriously?
Yes. And he put it in his pocket and pushed it over towards his dick so that when we frisked him, we wouldn't go near his dick.
Ah,
Yes.
seriously?
He put it in his front and he goes, bro, every time, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. And he had it in his
What? It got to the point where you're like, dude, where's my fucking lighter?
we all knew he was stealing it. We didn't know where he was putting it. You know, your pocket's loose. He took it in his pocket and pushed it in there, and it was in the pocket, but right in his crotch, so that when you frisked him, you couldn't feel it. The lighter.
You know what Muhammad used to do?
And he took everyone's lighter, and they were all in his fucking drawer, dude.
Muhammad, a friend of mine who you know, for years, right? This was like literally, I would say this went on for fucking 15 years.
Yeah.
He would always hide one beer.
Oh, for the end of the night,
Yeah, so that he could be like, "Oh, we're out.
I got a beer
I
still,
got one more."
just to be the last one drinking,
Yeah,
like not for Jones and purposes.
I don't know what that
He
was.
wanted to be the
It's
last.
like, look, hey, cheers, man.
No one else is drinking but me.
You ain't smart like me.
Yeah, but he's losing out on a beer, so you're just getting it.
Well, so
I mean, I would hide vodka to come down off of cocaine, but I needed that. Like I had to hide it because if someone drank it,
was it at the point where you drank vodka straight because you didn't even
Vodka.
want to?
there's another way to drink vodka.
Really? You drank it straight?
I don't think I've ever drinking vodka. Oh, I mix drinks in bars. Yeah, I guess.
So if you drank vodka,
If
to
there's
come
vodka
down
in my
from
house,
Coke-
if there's vodka in the house
Yeah.
saved to drink,
right,
it gets shot out of the bottle.
like that.
Oh yeah, warm.
Oh,
Because I hide it. Can't hide it in the freezer.
well, you're
Can't hide it in the fridge.
No,
Someone's
you
gonna
can't.
someone's
But
gonna find it there. That's
you're-
where the
you're-
beers are.
You're Latvian. You have some Latvian in you.
What's that?
What?
What's
You don't have any
that?
Latvian in you.
No.
It's like is that right? Like by Russia,
Well, I'm Russian.
right?
Yeah.
I,
I don't know.
I
what-
think Latvia is like either like right on the
they
border.
steal a lot or something. They hide things. What do they do?
No,
the vodka.
I just thought you.
Oh, I
for
hated
some
vodka.
reason told me that you might have been part Latvian. or something.
never. No.
Might have been Gary.
Russian.
Maybe someone
No.
else.
Definitely. I mean, Russian. They just
No.
there's two spots they think the family came from.
Yeah. The only thing I know that comes from Latvia is this microphone here. This one. The
What-
bl-
what-
The blue mic.
Can I ask why you? I mean, you brought it up.
Because of the vodka,
Oh.
been drinking it straight.
That's just because you have to.
No,
It's
you
quicker.
don't.
Yeah.
It's fucking gross. Oh, okay. So for quicker.
Yeah. You got to come
yeah.
down off the cocaine. I
Okay.
mean,
Well, that's why. Yeah. So why would you waste it with mixing it with something?
yeah.
I'm not drinking for fun. I'm drinking to come down from something.
Yeah.
I got you. So
Right.
yeah, right. You know, it's not a social.
No,
You know,
it's not social.
yeah. You
There's-
just try. This is a drug now. Another drug. I'm
It's
using another drug to come off of another
come
drug.
off of another drug. Right. Right.
Yeah. I never
Vodka
really.
was cheap.
I never
so-
really did it that way.
Yeah. Vodka was cheap, so you just buy a bottle and hide it somewhere.
Even when I did coke and I was like, you know, I wanted to end the night. I never really drank more I just because I was always drinking throughout the whole time.
Yeah.
We would just drink until the night was done, and then it's
Oh, so the coke would be mixed in between the drinking.
like we would drink, smoke, do coke, and it's everything I
I
did
did cocaine.
was always coke and
I
weed.
I did coke.
I mean,
I
drinking
did
and
coke that I couldn't even drink. I would do so much coke that I just couldn't even drink until the coke wore off.
Well,
Because
amazing.
I'd be so fucking coked up that like I couldn't put anything in my body.
yeah,
you know-
that's crazy coke.
Yeah, you
Like-
did little bumps. Like I did fucking lines. Like, dude,
I was
where-
always
don't-
afraid of those
don't-
lines.
Yeah, don't do that much coke.
I was always afraid of those lines because I remember sitting in a room listening to myself.
Talk a lot.
Well, I was talking
Yeah.
and I was explaining my life to somebody
Oh,
in
yeah.
5 seconds.
Oh yeah.
But I was hearing myself, and as I'm hearing myself,
sound like-
it
you
was
sound like a-
almost this other voice in my head going,
Don't do coke. You
Listen
sound
to
like
you.
an idiot.
"Listen to you."
You're an idiot talking all that shit.
Right. Why are you telling this person all of this?
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, you got to do a little less of that.
Right.
You're fucking dumb
Yeah.
on this shit.
So I want to go back. I just want to backtrack a little bit because you left the podcast, right? So I've been listening to a lot of Rogan podcasts
Urban
lately.
Podcast.
A lot of good ones lately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Oliver Stone,
Great one.
great one.
Yeah.
But man, I want that guy. Forget movies. I want him to read me a bedtime story
Yeah.
because I will fall asleep in 30 seconds, dude. He was
He almost
like,
fell asleep.
he almost
He
fell
was
asleep,
yawning at one point.
dude.
At one point, he's
I
like, "Oh,
couldn't
no."
believe it. I was like, this guy's put me to. I'm driving. I was going to bed.
And that was only an
Oh,
hour and a half
If I had a
podcast.
pillow in my car, I was crashing, dude.
That was an
Forget it.
hour and a half.
I know it was quick because he talks so slow.
He did a 4-hour one today with Post Malone.
I'm in the beginning of it. I listened to it on the way down here. Yeah.
So, the guy is
But-
he's a good-looking guy. It looks like he would. Post
Post-
Malone seems like he could have a role like Will Ferrell in some comedy.
Except they take away the face tattoos. You mean?
Besides that,
Yeah.
like he could, like, why did he fuck it up?
But Oliver Stone was the first person I seen in a while. I don't know if I could remember anyone leaving Rogan's podcast.
Leaving?
Yeah, he peed. He had a piss, and it was only an hour and a half. But he's an older guy. He
I don't
left to
remember him
piss.
leaving.
He left to piss.
What do you mean? It ended like that?
No, he left to piss, and they cut the tape, and he came back.
Oh, but that happens a lot.
I never seen it.
Yeah, 100 people have left to piss.
Really?
Yeah,
I
even
just-
Rogan.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
gotten
never
up
seen
to
it.
piss.
I feel like I must miss those podcasts for some reason.
I mean, definitely during the ones that they do with the what do you call that the UFC shows when it's like him and his friends.
You know what? I've seen those guys leave to
They
pee.
always piss.
But they're drinking more and partying more when they do those.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Joe's like buckled down on serious with a scientist in front of him, he's hyper.
No, he hasn't done that with
Yeah,
those guys.
yeah.
But you see him get up all the time.
Yeah. But there
So
was a
what's
lot-
going on? What's happening with you, man? You want to talk about fucking yourself a little bit?
What do you mean?
What do you want? I mean, what are you doing with yourself?
What am I doing to myself?
What's been making changes in your life?
Oh
What's
yeah, I'm
what's
trying.
happening?
I mean, I'm not really like
You're not
yeah.
at liberty to talk about that
Nah,
kind of
not
shit?
so liberty.
Let's not talk about that.
I'm at work and I'm at work and I want to move. And that-
Move?
yeah, I need to move.
Oh, places. Like
I need to
like
move
locations.
closer to my kids,
Right.
and then I'm making changes.
Okay, so you're gonna do that first.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. So what's
Gotcha.
this, what's the prognosis here on that?
I have a realtor that I'm using.
Okay.
I got to call him tomorrow, and then we're gonna make some. You know, he's gonna tell me everything I need to do.
You
I'm
haven't
gonna
looked at
I
anything
guess
yet?
I haven't looked at anything yet, but I'm gonna fill out all those things I need to fill out. Like you got to fill out stuff before.
Yeah.
Like to get it all ready.
Name.
Yeah, like then you give it to all. You submit it to them. You have like I forget that. I can't even think of the name of the dumb thing, but
Some fucking application, whatever.
yes, rent. It's an application, rental application.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I was thinking of like
Want
some,
an alpha brain? I got some alpha
oh,
brains.
I have
upstairs.
those at home.
Yeah, I started getting back on them.
Yeah, I'm afraid to take them sometimes for some reason. I'm like, I don't
Why?
want my brain all alpha right now. I want to calm and relax, dude.
It's not a fucking
Like,
upper.
No, I know it's not an upper, but it's interesting.
It's
It's
not like
like
an upper.
It's like the moment I see it and I'm ready to take it, but I'm like, I'm about to do yoga and breath work. Why do I need an alpha brain right now?
So
Like,
don't do it.
I know, and then then they sit there, and then I forget to. I was like, then it would be a good time to then go do stuff after I come out of the yoga and the meditation.
I think half of the effects of that thing anyway is a placebo effect. Either
No,
way.
no, Rogan said something about that.
Yeah, there's something in there that does activate.
no,
some
you're supposed to do stuff with it.
certain like what?
Dude, it was recently just on one of his podcasts. He was mentioning like you take you're supposed to go into motion with it.
Hmm.
You're not just supposed to sit around.
Hmm.
You're supposed to.
think about this.
You're supposed to do stuff
I don't remember.
like talk or what. You know what I mean? Like you're supposed to be in an activity. I think I kind of got. He was kind of mentioning something.
I've been taking him at night, so
yeah, I don't
I've
think you're
been-
supposed to do that.
but I have been having.
But are
some
you
cool
playing?
dreams.
But yeah, but are you playing guitar though? Or are you
I
taking
haven't
it
been
to go to
playing-
bed?
I haven't even been playing recently.
Yeah, so I think you're supposed to be taking those like if you're gonna do something or you're gonna be more in an activity of some type.
Well, because it does give you some sort of stimulation in your brain, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to activate some areas that you usually.
No, but I could
Aren't
have sworn
as
he said
fucking-
that some of the chemicals in there are activated by doing other things.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever. I was hoping you would get into what the fuck you're doing.
I would.
But
yeah,
I, yeah,
but,
I get it. I know.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like kind of this stuff can get out there, and if someone just you know what I mean, like I don't want that could ruin.
Let's see what I wrote recently.
You know what I mean?
for the show. Okay, here we go.
I don't want to be a downer.
Oh, okay. I got. So I wrote this the other day to make sure to tell you about this. I watched a girl. I was at Starbucks.
Yeah.
And I pull in, and when I pulled in, I got a phone call.
Mhm.
So I stayed in the car for a second. It's hot as fuck outside.
You're gonna walk into Starbucks. You're
Yeah.
not no drive-through. You're gonna walk in.
Right.
Right. Okay.
But I was parked in the sitting in the car for a second.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
girl next to me, just looking at herself like this,
Was she taking pictures or just looking?
taking pictures
Oh yeah.
and looking and making videos and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm
Didn't
just,
know you were looking at her
No, because I'm above, and she was so infatuated with
with
herself,
herself. Yeah.
that she couldn't even see anyone around her.
Yeah.
So I'm looking. I'm on the phone, and I'm just like fucking, whatever. 5 minutes goes by.
You didn't tape this?
5 minutes goes by. No, I'm on. I couldn't get
Oh.
off the phone.
Well, you put it on speaker and then you throw out your camera and
No,
then you fucking.
I know, but I couldn't not focus on this
Oh,
conversation.
yeah.
But I was watching this.
Yeah.
Must have been 7-8 minutes.
Yeah.
And she's just
Duck facing the shit out of the thing.
like
Was she good looking or not even?
nah,
No.
whatever.
Yeah. No, I feel like I don't
Somebody
know.
might think so.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Good for that guy.
Yeah.
Just, I feel bad for the kids, but whatever. So they're just what is wrong with fucking people?
Oh yeah, there's a problem.
What the fuck is wrong?
Well, now there's a huge self-absorption problem because of the phones.
I went and got coffee,
Yeah, she was still.
came back.
Oh.
I'm telling you, it was 17, 18 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I left. She was still doing it. I was
did-
like, what the fuck am I looking at? After a while, I was like, what am I doing?
I mean, at best, you're in Starbucks for 7 minutes.
But I was there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I went in to get the coffee.
Yeah.
I come out.
And
The
she's still
fucking girl
doing
is
it.
still doing it.
In her car with the.
Just
Did
in
she
her
have
car.
Starbucks yet or no? You notice if there was like a cup.
No, I was just
Not
trying
that
to, I
that's
was trying to
relevant.
see if I can see in her shirt.
Oh.
But for 18 minutes, this girl is sitting
So
there
for
going,
so for 18 minutes, you were trying to look down on some girl's shirt.
yeah. While she could, because if you're not going to notice that I'm looking at you, I'm going to
Yeah.
try to get away with something.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's in my nature.
Yeah, there's a huge problem. There's a big problem, man.
Unbelievable. I just couldn't believe how long she was staring at herself trying to get a fucking picture. Or whatever the fuck, the right shot, whatever the video, whatever she was doing.
So like again, I'm gonna bring back Joe Rogan, like because he was talking to somebody, and he always like when he's in a deep conversation with somebody who studies humans' behavior on any level or whatever, the phone topic always comes up, like
Yeah,
what the fuck's going on with these phones and
with
what's
the social media thing.
and just and what's happening to the kids and what it's gonna be like, and I start to get worried, dude. Like
Yep.
my kids are just completely. I understand. I'm on my phone a lot,
Yeah.
but I get like I think I'm in a generation to understand. I got to put this down for a little while. This is not a big deal. This doesn't define me. It doesn't. But like I got kids growing up in like that's part of their life. Like it's like going out and playing.
Yeah.
Used to be for me,
Yeah, they're not even doing that.
and I'm fucking bugging out over it, man.
Yeah.
Like
you
I am
you
not.
should worry about it.
I gotta like I want my kids, but my kids get mad because they think like they make fun of me for listening, like getting information from Joe Rogan for some reason. They think it's Rogan's information.
It's his. He owns that.
Well, I'm trying to explain to them he is like an actual scientist. Like, you know what I mean? I'm
Right,
like,
right,
where
right.
did you get that from, Joe Rogan? And I'm like, no, I got it from the scientist that
Right.
was in front of him talking.
Right.
Like, I try to explain it. It's not
Yeah.
Rogan
I get
making
that
up
too.
shit.
People tell
yeah.
me that too.
Yeah.
Oh, of a sudden would you listen to a Rogan show?
Yeah, what did Joe Rogan told you that, so you believe it? No, I
I know.
believe it because Neil Tyson deGrasse said it. Like,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But anyway, so like I would love for my kids to kind of listen to some of these podcasts, but they would never. But like I'm ready to have a conversation with my kids because I don't want them to grow up fucked up, and I don't know.
Yeah, the thing with the phone is pretty fucked up
I mean,
because people
media,
are
they're
so
absorbed- I mean,
consumed. The main thing to worry about, I think, is, so when we were young, do you remember, what was it called? When you would pull someone's pants down in front
Yeah.
of people?
Yeah, my kid got kicked out of camp for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do that still.
Still happening.
It's still happening.
So when we were
My
in
son
school,
last year, my son got kicked out of camp for that.
people used to wear sweatpants.
They
and,
call it something right now.
yeah.
It's different than what we called it, though.
I can't forget what we called it. But
There's
like,
new names to everything. You know that, right?
Well, yeah, of course.
Everything.
Yeah.
The games you play in the schoolyard. I'm like, oh, that's so. No. We don't call it. That's not that anymore. And we're like, it's dodgeball. No, it's not dodgeball. And they say they have another name for it. But anyway,
They want to claim it.
yeah, they claim it like it's theirs.
Yeah. So we used to play that game. Where,
Yeah.
Not, girls, guys, you'd have to know who you're doing it to.
Yeah.
Because some people you just know that don't even fucking try to do that to that person.
They'll kill you.
Fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Or that girl will cry.
Right.
Don't do it. But some girls, it was almost like they wanted it. But whatever. Some
Yeah.
people didn't, and it happened anyway. Right? Fine. You were horrified for the day,
Mm-hmm.
even the next day or two. But then it went away.
Right. These things don't go away.
This shit is on fucking film now.
Yeah, it's on film.
And it's online.
and it gets replayed.
Dude,
Yeah.
people, you could ruin a life.
Oh yeah.
And
And
that
lives
life,
are ruined.
And then a lot of people kill themselves from that shit.
So listen, dude. That's
People who
one
are already in bad
aspect.
shape.
That's one aspect of what goes on.
I know.
Let's go to the physical aspect. It's hurting your eyes.
100%.
I know that from quarantine alone. My eyes got worse
Yeah.
being in quarantine because I was on my phone a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I did some pretty good self-love stuff during quarantine.
Like
That
jerking
being
off.
yoga, breath work, meditation.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But that being said, I was still on my phone more because I wasn't working.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I did a lot of cool shit for myself without my phone,
Mhm.
hiking, things like that, my eyes started to hurt at the end of the day.
Yeah.
These kids are on their phones with their eyes in development, like on their phones all the time.
Yeah.
How about your posture, your neck? Like everyone's going to be like hunched over, like weird. Their necks are going to be terrible. Kids' necks, I think, are going to be horrendous in their 30s. Way worse than ours.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be a problem. I mean, hopefully by
That's
then.
just the physical stuff.
Right. Hopefully by then, though, technology with that kind of shit is going to get to the point where it's like, oh, your neck's fucked up, go get a new one.
Well, yeah.
Go to the Tesla
maybe.
store and get yourself a new neck. Fuck.
Yeah, with solar panels on it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Like that. Never your iPods or your pod fucking
Yeah.
whatevers never go out. They never die because you got a solar panel on your neck. It's a phenomenal invention.
Yeah.
Back of your head.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, we're fucked.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We are welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're-
fucked.
We are. They are.
Well,
I mean-
we are too. We're raising them. We're gonna have
I
to be
know.
watching this. It's gonna be one of those things that are hard to kind of set rules on because everyone's doing it. So when you're not allowed to do it,
No, you can't.
You're
a
just
dick.
dick
You're
father.
You're the dick father.
but you
parents.
have to. I mean, the only way to maybe not let that happen is to move to fucking PA or fucking Idaho,
Mhm.
where no one really does that.
Post Malone moved to Utah.
Right.
He lives in Utah. To not be bothered.
Right.
Did you hear him in the beginning of the thing? He's like, then you got to go to a rooftop pool party. Then you got to go. He was like, he was naming some really cool shit.
Yeah.
And he was like sick of it already.
Well,
He was like, I got to show up here and then I got to be on this thing and then I got to go to. He's like, no, I'm in Utah. I wake up and I fucking look out in the mountains.
well, dude, those things are fun when you do them here and there.
Yeah.
But when you do them all the
Oh,
time,
forget it. It's too demanding.
even on vacation, if you did like
Oh, yeah.
one of those, go to Mexico
Or
to-
a good stint, but you got to come home from it. Like a
Yeah.
week of it is okay, maybe.
yeah, exactly. But then it's like, okay, enough.
Enough's enough.
That guy's life is
A party.
Cancun,
Giant party.
nonstop.
Yeah.
Everyone's dragging him in every.
And then he's got a
different
tour.
direction.
And then he's got a tour.
Right, and then that whole shit happens over there. and
Yeah.
Everybody needs you for this, and you
And
gotta
then-
wake up for a fucking interview with the fucking radio
Yeah,
station,
yeah.
promote the thing, and then the fucking
Yeah.
producer wants you, and then you got to go to the recording studio.
Sick, right?
It's
And
nonstop.
Nonstop.
That's why those guys get burnt out.
Yeah. That's why
Yep.
where'd that guy go? He doesn't make music anymore? Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
He hates it.
Made $25 million. He's going
And-
to take 2 years off.
Yeah, and he's sick of singing that song that everybody wants to hear.
Right.
Like,
Same
could
song.
you imagine that? You don't even really like your hit,
I know.
and you got to sing it all the time.
What if you only have one?
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's you just
You
show
know,
up
like,
and
what if
do
you're
that
like-
song.
What if you're like
A one-hit wonder.
Toto and you're
Yeah.
Africa everywhere,
Yeah,
right?
and that's it.
I mean, they have other ones, but not.
I understand.
You
A
know what I
one-hit
mean?
wonder. Yeah,
Yeah, one-hit wonders.
Jenny,
Who's
you got
that?
8675309. You got
Oh.
to sing that every time.
Every time.
Every time. That's all they want.
Every time.
They're at the concert waiting for the one song.
right.
And when do you do it? At the end? You have
And
to do it.
everyone's just at the bar because
Yeah.
they suck.
Yeah, and then you finally come in.
And then
for,
it's like, oh, the thing is starting.
yeah, you hear it.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
One-hit wonder.
Speaking of music,
Yeah.
there's this crazy station on fucking that Suzanne is playing it at work.
Uh-huh.
It's like it's like I think it's called Salon, which is weird, but it's got this like obscure music and like just when it's like a Spotify. It's Sonos, but it's Sonos's radio station. It's
Right.
not Spotify. It's not like it's not one of the things you can put on your Sonos.
Yeah.
Right. It is Sonos's built-in kind of radio thing,
Mhm.
and it's on a certain station, and it's one of those stations where just when you're like, "What the fuck is this song?" The next song is this trippiest song you love that you never heard before. And then all of a sudden you're hearing like
So it's good shit.
there's some good shit, but it's you know what I'm finding out? I'm realizing it's old stuff. Things that people use as samples or redid and stuff. And I'm like, oh, is that the original of this song? That wasn't their song.
Ah.
So all of a sudden I hear I can't even do that. Do 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 do. The fucking Beastie Boys. It's called Flute Loop. The song.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna do it. No. No, you don't know that song?
No, but you know what? I just realized whistling
It sucks.
into
My whistle- it
a
is no good.
microphone is
It's not-
horrible.
Yeah. Do 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 do. But it's a flute because I can't get that pitch because it's a
I
flute.
feel like I know what it is. I just can't get it right
and
now.
I hear it, and I'm like,
Like,
and
oh,
the-
that's the thing.
that's the song the Beastie Boys
Have you
used.
been listening to the station? Oh, you didn't do it
No,
yet.
I didn't do it yet.
Oh.
And I didn't watch the fucking. You believe I didn't watch the Beastie Boy thing yet? The new thing that's on Apple TV.
Oh, it's good.
I didn't watch.
It's
it yet.
cool. Definitely cool. I mean,
But they're on stage talking about. Like,
they're
all-
on stage, but you're watching videos.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
basically they're in front of a big screen and they're just like talking about shit and they're showing
Dude.
you like the beginning.
I could have sworn I'm such a fan, dude. I usually save all my Beastie Boy shit, like aside from the posters that got destroyed, like that I couldn't like salvage anymore.
Yeah.
I had, and I may still have them. They may just pop up somewhere, but like I had all their VHS stuff that they've ever, like, and I found a store that sold them. Like I had a few, and then I found the rest of them in a record store back in the 90s.
Yeah, Paul's Boutique.
No, but like no, like VHSs of movies they've made
Oh,
in the early days. They
skating
have
shit, stuff like
skating stuff,
Right.
like videos of them hanging with the skaters they knew at the time, them recording when they moved to LA to do Paul's Boutique.
that. Right.
Like, when they broke free from all the stuff that they did when they broke free from that record label. What's his name? Russell Simmons or whatever. You know what I mean? When
Yeah,
they
yeah.
broke free from Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons. Yeah. And did Paul's
Yeah,
Boutique.
that was like the beginning of like Rick Rubin and shit, right?
Oh, Beastie Boys Beastie Boys, Run DMC, and what's his name? LL Cool J. I'm pretty sure was the beginning of Rick Rubin. No,
I don't know that I don't know if LL
the
Cool
Beastie
J-
Boys were friends with LL Cool J.
Yeah.
One of them was. Yeah, and I think one of them got the other one to, hey, come over here, check these guys out.
Oh, is that how that
I
happened?
think so. Pretty sure.
Interesting.
But I think it was the Run DMC and the Beastie Boys were the first two on that record label. No,
I don't know.
we got to look into that.
I don't really know. You know more of behind the scenes. I was always into the albums themselves and never really knew about the guys. The only band I really learned about the guys is
Well,
like Metallica.
Right, but you clearly saw their change, right? How they changed the Beastie Boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
Kidding
like they had that. They were like
From License to Ill to fucking
to Paul's Boutique.
Paul's Boutique.
Yeah, which was a short.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
That was crazy.
because they did that themselves.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that was like, Kill 'Em All, Metallica into fucking Ride the Lightning was a different band.
yeah.
Like that was as much of a transformation for me as that was to that. License to Ill.
But that was still the same. Like there wasn't any major. What changes did they go under? Like because if you
Metallica?
were, yeah, were they?
Well, the production, the writing. I mean, all of a sudden,
Well, they got better,
yeah. It was basically thrash,
right?
Like
and
Kill
then they
'Em
were
All was like kind of thrashy.
So did they change producers? Maybe.
No, I think it was still Mass Musson or whatever the fuck his
yeah,
name is.
yeah.
But
they just got better at what they
became
did.
better.
Yeah.
Where
This was
lyrics
like
were
this
less
was like they
adolescent.
broke contract and left
Right.
that record label, which was why can't I think of the record label? It's the most.
I know what you're talking about now. And I
Yeah.
can't think about it either.
Come on, they're all on it. They still
Something about Def Jam.
Def Jam. Yeah, so they left Def Jam and then went on their own and then started to do their own thing, and that's when they started to sample all that stuff and do all that old sampling kind of stuff,
right.
as opposed to the Brass Monkey and stuff.
I used to love that shit.
And that was
I
like
could still.
so. The
listen to
Beastie
that
Boys
all the
was
time.
all rock guitar riffs.
Yeah.
And then they went to samples and beats, and 808 machines. And
So tell me about this trip you went on.
I went to Oregon.
Yeah.
I do this trip. This is my trip.
Yeah, okay, fine. How would you do?
I go snowboarding on a glacier. That's a volcano.
on a glacier volcano.
Yeah. Mount Hood.
That's not gonna be good one day.
Dude, no.
That doesn't sound good.
Dude, it's the Ring of Fire.
What do you mean by that?
You don't. The Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire is all that. Is the plate tectonic? It's like that circle of lava.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
So it's Japan, Hawaii, the San Andreas Fault, all the volcanoes, all the way up Alaska, all those volcanoes, all the way back down to Japan. It's one big giant ring of volcanic activity.
It's all connected.
Yeah, it's one big ring. If you see the Earth from a stripped away, and you just see like the plate tectonics and like the lava activity underneath, like the magma, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big ring.
Schmagma.
Schmagma.
Underneath the schmagma.
It's a big ring. It's called the Ring of Fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I thought that's like everyone knows that, no?
I know the song.
Ring of Fire.
I fell into a burning ring.
Yeah.
I've been getting into Elvis a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Like I just
Wait, Elvis did that song? No.
No, but
Yeah.
the way I did it was like an Elvis one.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was more. I fell into a
you
burning
fucking
ring fire.
You just.
That guy's hysterical, dude. He's a.
I can't even
fucking-
think of what's his name now. You just disrespected. What's his name?
Yeah,
Fuck. Yeah.
I forget him now.
Dewey Cox.
But
You
dude,
just disrespected Dewey Cox.
I was watching. I've
Sure.
been listening to some Elvis shit, like because there's an Elvis station,
He ripped off everybody, dude.
but he's just hysterical when you watch
yeah.
him
When
come
you
out.
think about it.
So I was
When
watching
you
some
think about
videos.
what he did. He was a character.
He was
He was a character.
total character.
He
Dude,
did
he
the
would
kung
come
fu
out.
on stage. Like he did karate on
Yes,
stage.
yes.
Who does that?
Fucking Elvis.
That's who does that. Elvis.
Dude, the guy
He
was
was
like,
hopped up on coke and was like, I'm gonna fucking do some karate.
the guy would come on the stage backwards, right?
Yeah.
Fucking light from his hair. You would see him like
Yeah.
fucking, and everyone, the whole girls,
Yeah. Elvis
Right?
is here.
and then he would fucking start with the fucking moving his
Yeah.
ass fucking thing, and then he would turn around like when it was time to start singing. He'd let the band start the song.
Yeah.
He would turn around, everybody, fucking Elvis. And then he would fucking be singing with, and then, and then he would like look at some girl and just be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
I know. He would eye contact and flirt. Like
He
it.
was hysterical.
Oh, he's a
Go
ca-
watch a
Oh, he's
fucking
he was
Elvis
a
video.
character, dude. Did you see his movies?
I mean, I don't know, I've seen parts of it.
They're character. He's like
Have you
they're
seen
retarded. They're
have you
like
watched a
they-
whole Elvis movie?
they've only made money because Elvis was like they
Yeah.
built them around his
They're
character,
pieces of shit.
and they're pieces of shit.
He was wearing a onesie.
But he made 1 million of them, and he was famous,
He
rich
wore
from them.
onesies.
Yeah, he wore onesies through the whole movie.
His
You're like,
fucking sack
he's
to
a-
one side. Like, what
he was a character,
the
dude.
fuck are you wearing,
He
dude?
was a character.
Yeah,
I know.
he was hysterical. I'm telling you, you got go just on the way home. Just fucking put some videos.
Oh my
Just
god.
watch him do some live shit.
Oh,
You'll be like,
yeah.
fucking
Right. Wow.
Hysterical, that guy.
Ripped off
Everybody.
African American culture,
Well, look,
basically.
did he rip it off? He
Well,
borrowed, you know.
He borrowed, yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
and he turned
you know?
it into a
Well,
thing.
okay, maybe he stole. Good musicians borrow, great musicians steal, right?
Oh, is that
That's the yeah.
Mm.
Led Zeppelin.
Oh,
Everyone does
Zeppelin,
it.
dude.
Everyone does it.
Remember that whole thing on Howard Stern, dude?
Yes, and
Okay.
I actually like dug into that a bit.
And it's true.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, all you needed to do was give him the fucking props.
Just give him
Put
the
it on
props.
your album
I
that
know.
they wrote that and you perfected it.
No, you
'Cause
have
that's
to pay
kinda
them.
what you did.
You would have to pay
So
them.
fucking pay him. You got a
know.
million other songs.
No, but they didn't know they were going to hit on that, did
and
they?
then I'm gonna meet the guy, and you're not gonna sign my fucking book.
What,
You're gonna
was that
stamp my book.
was that their first album?
No,
No,
did
Zeppelin.
a lot of them.
No, was that Zeppelin's first album?
No, they did a bunch of different
Oh,
shit.
all their
Oh, it
albums were
went up.
ripoffs?
It's not the whole album.
Oh yeah, it's
There
just
are
parts.
specific
Yeah,
songs
right.
that are identical to some shit.
Yeah.
You
there
know what I
are.
mean? Like-
know. But what I'm saying, did they do that from their very first album? What was Led Zeppelin's first album? Was it
is Led Zeppelin Led Zeppelin, right?
Led Zeppelin? Is that the one that it was main one was on Howard or no? They were using.
They did 10. They did like 10 songs.
Oh, from different albums.
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking
okay.
the biggest one, Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway
Fucking
to Heaven.
stolen.
Stolen, dude.
The
Their
other one
most
that
famous song. Their most famous song.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, yeah.
What the
Yeah.
hell's that one? They fucking stole a lot of shit.
I think that's it.
All you had
Is there
to-
lyrics to that one? I just know that riff or whatever. That.
Days
Oh,
and
Days and
Confused.
Confused. Yeah. For
Yeah.
so long I can.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
stolen.
Wow. I know.
Dude, just fucking say it,
Yeah.
right? Give the guy some money, man. You guys got so much. Give the guy some money. Say what the fuck you know. What are you trying to pretend you didn't fucking steal that? There was one story about Jimmy Page saying that he never heard it before, and then it turns out they did some homework and they even opened up for the guy years ago when they were tiny, like they were.
Oh, so that's where they really
Like-
were influenced by them.
yeah,
Oh my
like
god.
you had to have heard the song. You
Oh my
fucking
God.
opened for the guy.
Nah, it's messed up.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
But I heard they didn't get because they like sold back the rights to the record, like so they're not responsible personally.
oh, I don't know that
yeah,
whole story.
I think they sold back their rights.
but I got a friend.
I
and
don't
he's-
think Led Zeppelin like I don't think the alive members of Led Zeppelin
Right.
are responsible because they sold back and got out of like they sold back their music to the record label.
Oh,
I
so
think.
okay, so it's the
So it
record
made
label's
them,
problem.
It made them responsible.
I got you.
If somebody was coming
I
after
got
them.
a friend in the music business who's like pretty big in the business, and
Mm-hmm.
he can't even listen to me talk about this.
Oh, he can't.
He's such a Zeppelin fan,
Oh,
and he plays the drums because of like fucking Zeppelin. So he's
Yeah.
like, no, he just refuses.
now, yeah, it's weird.
It is weird. He's
You think you
he's
can't
a
talk
denier.
to an Elvis?
It's like a
You can't-
Holocaust
you can't,
denier.
You can't talk to an Elvis fan that he stole all that music too. That none of that's his.
Well, see, I don't know that that's entirely true.
No?
What he did and what people blame him for that I'm aware of. I don't know
Yeah.
the whole
yeah.
the details of Elvis.
I thought a lot of those songs were old songs that people didn't really get famous for.
So I don't know that.
Yeah.
Like Hound Dog and shit. Like
Yeah,
he,
and Blue
he
Suede
didn't- He didn't
Shoes.
write that stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was.
So he just took them and never gave
and
the
changed them
people's-
up
and because he was white at the time, is that why?
yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I didn't know that whole story.
yeah, I think
Is
so.
that what happened?
I mean, that's what Eminem told me.
Eminem.
Yeah,
No shit.
yeah. You never listen to Eminem?
Nah, my friend Snickers never talks to me.
He said, "What did he say? I'm not the king of controversy, but I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley to use black music so selfishly, use it to get myself
Oh,
wealthy,
Okay, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
something like that."
Yeah, there's something there. I've heard
Yeah,
stories.
but I,
just
think
don't
that
know
was the
what
whole.
it was.
Yeah, I think that was basically what you just said.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
Back in the day, there was another one.
I think they were all old blues songs and stuff. They're all blues songs.
Man, I wish I knew the story to talk about this.
I
but-
think that's why he moved too, because he was watching African Americans dance, like do blues
was-
and dance.
there was
Like because
actually
white people didn't dance on stage like that. They didn't move their hips at the time. That's what made Elvis famous. Is that on television he fucking gyrated his hips, and that was like censored. And they started to pan up. They wouldn't show Elvis's waist down on some television shows
What a weird
because he
time.
started moving them.
what a weird.
Yeah,
time.
he was gyrating, and it was like considered too sexual for
Hold your
television.
dick straight, son.
Yeah.
Don't be waving your dick
Oh,
around.
no,
Like that.
I ain't gonna hold this dick.
You know I can't. I can't keep it straight.
Can't,
My dick is
can't
wavy.
keep a straight
My
dick.
dick is wavy, man. You know what I'm saying.
You should
No.
be Elvis.
What happened?
No, nothing.
You should be Elvis for Halloween.
There you go.
You should be Elvis for Halloween and talk like that
Just
the whole
big fat
entire
Elvis,
night.
Just big fat.
Yeah. And put a sock in there and push it to one side and in one piece
Yeah.
and just jam it all the way over.
2 peaches and a fucking lamb.
Oh, my. Just mom, 2 peaches and a lamb.
That's my new song.
That's my new
My
song.
new song.
2 peaches and a
2
lamb.
peaches and a lamb. When I'm done with Halloween, I'm gonna eat that shit. You know I'm gonna get that down. Yum, 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 yum.
Dude, that would be great, dude. And you could just grow out your chops, dude. Just cut chops in, man. Just do your hair, like really do your hair. You know?
funny.
Oh my god, that would be hysterical.
You know, there was some fucked up shit back then where like black guys would write the songs and white guys would just go perform them.
Oh yeah, and
I
then you just
forget
take
the
it.
guy
You,
is
you
the
weren't allowed to. Like you were honored to write it for them.
Yeah, there's
Probably gave
been
him a couple pennies.
there's a famous one. I can't remember the guy's
Yeah.
name, but like he wasn't allowed to perform his fucking music.
Yeah,
And a guy who became big,
yeah, because it
and
was
big
his
and
music.
famous,
But for his music,
is
The other
his
guy-
music.
I know.
It's not even the guy's fucking
Sad.
music. How fucking
Yeah,
fucked up.
yeah,
What a world we live in.
I know. It's better now than for those in that way. In that way, it's better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's fucking crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, how about you wouldn't use, and then in the '90s, remember there was big controversy over using like the voices would be like heavy set women, but then they would use a hot girl to pretend she's the singer in music videos when music videos were popular.
I agree with that.
That what? Well,
No.
but that's another twist to it. Like, hey,
right.
we have to sell this thing, and that doesn't sell it, so we're gonna sell it this way.
Yeah.
And there was like, there were like controversy over those things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird
For
one.
the look,
right?
for
That's
the
a
look.
weird
It's all
one.
for the look, man. I mean, Milli Vanilli, right? Remember
Right.
that? Whoa. Remember that?
Are they both dead or just the one?
I think the one is,
Just the one.
but they were lip syncing the whole time. It was never them singing. They just had cool hair.
Big deal. Big fucking deal.
I know. Just say, hey, we're the lip syncers.
Do you like the fucking song?
Hey, we're
Do
lip
you like
syncers.
the way I dance to it?
Yeah. I know. I'm a
What
lip
was the
syncer.
song that they had?
I'm in love with you, girl. 'Cause you're on my mind. I'm in love with you, girl.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
They did,
You don't
and they
remember
danced.
those guys, right? You don't know that stuff. You're
I think about
You
you,
were like-
all the time. I'm in love with you, girl.
yeah.
They had a bunch of hits. They
Well,
had hits.
There was one that was another one though. You get the other one. You know all of them.
Nah, well, that one I keep remembering, but
You listen to
I watched a documentary on them and
Yeah.
how they got exposed and all that stuff, and then the one turned into drugs and
yeah.
he died
you see him
because
walking on the beach. and shit.
yeah, yeah, you saw that one,
Yeah, with
yeah.
the white pants. and
Yeah,
shit.
they still had the dreads or the
Yeah,
braided hair
yeah,
or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
man.
looking guys.
They were good looking
Like
guys.
Harry Belafonte.
They were good looking guys. That's why they
Good-looking
used
guys.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think they found them? They were just dancers. They found. They were like, oh, let's throw some music on these two dancers.
I don't even know that they didn't sing the actual songs. I just know that they didn't do it live. Did they not even record them?
I don't think they were their songs.
It
at all.
wasn't at all.
Mm-mm.
It was just a complete fabrication. The whole
Yeah,
thing.
You can't dance and sing. Everyone does that. Madonna lip syncs.
Now they all do it.
No, but Madonna lip syncs because she's so active on stage. She supposedly lip
They
syncs.
all do.
You can't. You lose your breath. You can't dance and do a whole concert.
Mhm.
So that's like a known thing.
They all do.
So I think Milli Vanilli in particular, those guys were never singing in the recording studio those songs.
I don't
They
know.
didn't have voices like that.
The fucking didn't the guy like run backstage and like hit the thing because
Oh,
it was
something
like
happened.
literally
Yeah.
a tape recorder
They got exposed
with
yeah.
like 2 outs left
Oh,
and right.
They cut the tape and it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. What an ending to
Yeah.
a life, dude. That's such a horrible way to go.
Yeah.
Such a high, such a low.
Such a high, such a low.
Right.
Yeah. Remember.
Guys had everything.
Jessica Simpson. Did I get that right? Jessica's her first name.
Yeah. Yeah, she got big.
Her sister.
Her sister's famous?
No, because she was on Saturday Night Live and she lip synced, and they caught her.
Oh, and?
It's Saturday Night Live.
So Jessica Simpson's not famous anymore?
No. Her sister was trying to be a singer
Oh.
because her sister was so famous,
Oh, okay.
and she got a hit song or some kind of song or whatever, and then they booked her on Saturday Night Live, and she lip synced it. And you're not supposed like everybody's live on Saturday Night Live, even the acts.
Right.
You don't come there, and you're not allowed. It's known not to do that, and she tried to sneak it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and she got caught because they fucked up the thing, and it
So
ruined
you're
her.
gonna
And she
tell
never
me-
she never became a singer
You're gonna tell me Billie Eilish sang?
on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. It's Saturday Night Live.
So it's real time.
No, I know it's real time.
I don't think they mean live in the sense
I
that
think they all have to come and bring a live performance. That's real. Yes.
Milli Vanilli.
Millie.
They had it all.
Millie Vanilli.
All the dicks they wanted.
Oh my God! Did she look it up yet? What's going on with this girl? She producer? I have to back up to look at her like this.
Yeah, we got to move your computer because Kevin likes to look at you. It helps him get motivated for the show.
Yep.
All right, well, let's call it a night,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that went quick.
And
Was it, what was that? Like an hour or something?
4 hours, dude.
Oh,
Dude, it
we're in
goes
like Joe
quick
Rogan.
here.
Oh my God!
It
I
goes
feel like-
quick here. By the way, he's full of shit every time he says that because I watched the show and it's like 2 minutes and 60 in like 2 minutes and like maybe 40 minutes or something. 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, we just did 3 hours. And I'm like,
I
no,
know.
no.
It's not 2. You got
You
another
didn't
20
do
minutes.
3.
It's another 20 minutes. Dude.
Yeah. He always does.
He
that.
just told somebody it was 3. We've been here for 3 hours, and it was 2
And it
something.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the doctor.
The doctor. That was
Talking
good.
It was really good. That guy's a smart motherfucker, man.
You know what he made me do, which was good? Because they brought up a guy. They brought up a guy named something Sinclair, Joey Sinclair or something like
No,
that.
That's not Joey.
Yeah, it's not Joey, but
No.
it's something Sinclair.
Yeah.
And
He was on the show.
Right. So then I was like, oh, perfect. I'm done with this podcast. I'm going to listen to that. And I put Rogan and Sinclair, and then I found the 2 podcasts that guy was on back
He's the
to
guy
back.
trying to reverse aging.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
which is also a really interesting podcast.
It
dude.
is.
Both of them
That's a good
are.
one.
Yeah, dude. Another good
There's a
ones.
couple of guys that he had that
Yeah.
were doing reverse aging stuff.
I mean, I go through his podcast and I have to, like, on YouTube, I go through them and then I touch the thing and then I read the thing real quick because, like, sometimes I'm like, who is this guy? And then it says comedian, writer, and I'm like, no, I want information. I don't want this talking with friends with Joe Rogan thing. Like, so
Right.
I don't know the people by look, so I have to go through them to see who they are. And I'll read the bio real quick, like, you know, he's a scientist, whatever. I don't care what kind of scientist. And then I'll play it.
Yeah, I like those ones too.
Yeah, they're really good.
They are.
usually, but
All right, well,
we're gonna have a scientist on next week.
we are.
Yeah,
Or at least one that we'll get a guy that looks like one.
we'll get
I
it.
know a guy that
Can we
looks.
put her in a lab coat?
Just give her glasses.
Oh, she has glasses, doesn't she?
Put your
You wear 'em
glasses on,
sometimes.
and you'll be the doctor on the show.
Okay.
And then move the computer.
Dr.
Okay.
Chia.
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 All right, man.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, bro.